What's going on? This is Rob, the Straw Hat Ronin, aka the Blue Oni, aka the Wisdom King, aka, yeah, enough of all that. We are here today with another manga chapter reaction. We are reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen. Haven't done Jujutsu Kaisen in over a month. We've been doing a lot of One Piece, but we had a One Piece break this week, so I wanted to do Jujutsu Kaisen. I think we got about 5 chapters that we got to get through. The last chapter we reacted to was chapter 167. Now, from what I can remember from that chapter, Itadori finally finished up with his fight with the lawyer guy. I can't remember his name. And he decided to give him some of his points, which was cool. And then he left. But I'm sure we're going to see him again, right? Because he was pretty strong. Or they said he was pretty strong. Then you had Megumi, Bogart, and this one dude named Reggie who wears Post-its on his body. And he was fighting him, and then the guy stabbed his dog like through the mouth. He had like 2 knives like sticking up through his mouth. And then all of a sudden like another guy came from behind Megumi, and Megumi like threw him off the balcony. That shit was crazy. And then the eyeball fell out from nowhere. I don't know where the hell the eyeball came from. So that was the last thing I remember from that chapter. So we're gonna start with 168 and read all the way through to 172 and see where the story takes us. Hopefully I can hopefully I'm not too lost. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is one of those series where you have to constantly keep up on it. So you have to be reading like weekly, because if you don't, you're gonna forget stuff. Or at least for me, I tend to forget things easily because there's a lot of information being thrown at you. So if you take too long off, you might forget it. But hopefully I don't have that issue. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Got the weekly jump cover here. What does this say? Total of popularity poll. The results. Fushiguro Megumi. Fushiguro Megumi with 19,393 votes. He came in first place. Wow, so he's the most popular character. I would have never thought that Megumi would be more popular than... Well, Goju's been sealed, so it makes sense that he wouldn't be first right now. But even still, even though Gojo's sealed, he came in second, and Itadori came in third. And I guess this is their take on it. Indifferent, displeased, unknown. That's how they feel about the popularity poll. I don't remember this character on the right here. Blood is thicker than curses. Chapter 168, Tokyo number 1 colony, part 8. Yeah, that's right. So we had an eyeball falling down. Is it falling down? What the hell is going on? Alright, Fushiguro's negotiations have failed. Battle against Reggie and the others has begun. I don't know what the hell. What is in front of Megumi? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so the eyeball is behind him and it explodes. Reggie, he ducks down. Ooh. Oh. Tried to take my man out. Hey. Don't forget me. Did he die? Crack. What the hell is he doing? Crack. What is cracking? Is he missing an eye? And he's bleeding? Did he like... I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, he is missing an eye. So he threw his eye. He took his eye out of his head and threw it down and it exploded. And it looks like that's what he's doing with his tooth, because he's bleeding from the mouth, and you hear a crack. It looks like he's plucking a tooth out of his head. Hazanoki Iori owns 35 points. Cough. You actually got my man. My man Megami is hurt. Ooh. Okay, this lady tried to go at him. Didn't he tell you to go away? Yeah. He threw it to the ground. You okay with this? Whoosh. This guy comes flying down. I guess those are the Post-its coming out of the smoke. Megami blocks while protecting the girl. This smell is gasoline. Rattle. I guess he's throwing his tooth. Yeah, he's throwing teeth. This dude is nasty, bro. What kind of power is it that you got to throw? But they grow back because he got his eye back. Boom! That's a dope panel right here of the building going down. I like that shot. I need to learn how to do like shots like that. I have trouble drawing like backgrounds and structures and stuff. I like drawing people. Boom, explosion. Is it over? Reggie Starr owns 41 points. Not yet. He ran into a room right before the explosion, like you did. He's good, but I think we shaved off quite a bit. Now you understand? Ugh. Those guys couldn't care less about protecting you. If you understand, just get out of here. You. She stabbed him? What the hell is wrong with this bitch? I've had enough. Tell me then, like how Reggie-sama told me, that he'll protect me, that he loves me. This bitch is crazy. You tell me too. I see them sometimes. Trash like you who cling to people's words rather than their actions. Scum. Nice fight earlier. I can't believe you're so injured already. It wasn't easy to climb up here. Hari Chizuru owns 28 points. Use the stairs, you Neanderthal. 4 versus 1, this will be rough. But I want to acquire their points no matter what it takes. Ring, 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 ring. A player has added a rule to the culling game. A player has added a rule to the culling game. Rule 10. Players may transfer a number of points of their choosing to another player. Megami smiles. What is this rule? Pow! Hit this nigga! Get him! Get him out of here! He took that though. Max Elephant. Ooh! He did it again. Megami flying out. We got the owl flying him out. Yo, his owl looks like one of them creatures from, what was that game called? Shadow of the Colossus. Ooh, what did he do? He had some kind of weapon. He pulled out. Yo, did he murder this man? Is that a machete? I don't know what he did, but he No, he didn't chop him up, but he bashed the shit out of him. You bastard. How dare you? Ooh, that's blood. Oh. Bro, what? Hold on. Nah, he killed this dude. That's a sharp item. We'll still need to gather points from here on out, but Sumiki won't be forced to participate in life or death fights. Don't panic. Believe in everyone else. Don't get hung up on these guys' points. I'll do everything I can. To deal with what they throw, 5 points have been added before me. Whoa! Whoa! I mean, whew. He's turning into his dad. What a waste of points. Tap. I'm appalled he was killed before we could even use his cursed technique. Has Remy run away? But it's still 2 versus 1. Shit. That first explosion took its toll on me, so escaping isn't an option. Should I use my domain? But my domain is still incomplete, so I can't seal my opponents in a closed barrier. The worst situation would be if they managed to escape from it and the fight resumes. I would have made a domain for nothing. Ooh, what happened? Oh, he spit a tooth? That's dangerous. Who is this guy? Somebody steps in front of him. Everybody looking confused. 2 versus 1. Do you guys really think that's fair? People like you guys are referred to as, that's right, cowards. And a coward's attacks are ineffective. Behold, I have received 0 damage. Who is this moron? Who is this guy? The one who appeared is the comedian sorcerer Takaba. On the colored cover of the next issue, he'll showcase his jokes in battle. Takaba Fumihiko owns 0 points. Man said he received 0 damage, but he's bleeding from the face. Nice colors. I like the colors here. Okay. So Megami caught his first body. Is that his first body? I don't remember him. No, because they've been killing people before. I don't know if Megami killed somebody. I'm trying to think back to, because I watched the first season of the anime, and then I read from there. And I'm trying to recall if he ever killed anybody. I know they killed cursed spirits, but I don't think he killed like a person. We know Yuji did. Yuji killed the dude, that cursed dude, in season 1 at the end. Him and Nobara. And then he killed a whole bunch of people as this, the hell is the sorcerer's name? I can't think of his name. All right. 169. Nice color panel here. That shit is actually dope. Whoever drew this, whoever colored this, I wonder if Gege colored this. Anyway, allow me to help, young man. I'm currently 35 years old. Glancing at someone's face instantly tells me if they're evil or not. The sorcerer of comedy, Takaba, enters the fray. What? Your face looks pretty evil as well. Well, it's fine. Call it Yatori-style relative evaluation. Yatori uses absolute evaluation. He did protect me. I should be able to trust him for the time being. What do you think, Hazunoki? Don't know him. It'd be faster to ask. Hey! Did he spit something? No, he didn't spit nothing. Which are you? I see. Your question is asking if I am funny or not funny. Is that right? No, I'm asking which era this costume is homage to the hero that first made me. Burst out laughing. Is that his name? Burst out laughing? Or did he just start laughing? I don't know. I swear on this costume that I can't make a joke that doesn't land. Curse. I thought of this gag earlier. Feel free to use it on your crush. Something's coming. That's none of your business.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This dude is trash. The joke is that he's saying yokai no osawa, which means none of your business. But instead of Y, he's using Wi-Fi. He's saying Wi-Fi. Yokai no ose Wi-Fi. Yeah, look at them. You crappy audience. There's always people like you who've left their smile in the uterus, but sits in the front row seats of the theater anyways. The problem's with you. However, you all give off the same vibe. I will not abandon you guys because I'm a comedian. Oh, look at this. Oh, boots to the face. Mans goes flying. He sent my nigga flying. Man gave him 2 heals. He's fast and his cursed energy spiked up. His range of output is extraordinary. This guy, better watch it. He's strong. I'm an old school comedian that's fine with violence. Now, what will you do, young man? Get him, Megami! Get him! Ah, he's too fast. Almost had him. How the hell did he get in his face that fast? We'll separate the two of them. That guy's curse technique probably changes parts of his body into an explosive. And he can even use reverse curse techniques. You're too close. Kogani, pull up Higuruma Hiromi's information. Aye. Itadori is the one that made him add a rule. Alright, so the lawyer's name was Higuruma. I have no business left in this colony. I'll let you go if you leave. Huh? You're in no position to say that. Hari. Is that Hari with the halo over his head? Yeah, that man got body. I'm going to retrieve the points we lost because you killed Hari. Hey, you. It's Takaba. If you're going to kill that explosive bastard, I'd like you to take his points first. If you can. Okay, young man. You were talking about me. I've accepted your request. But I am a comedian. I won't do something that would permanently take away someone's smile. As long as you win, anything's fine. Sparking! Curse. Okay, it's an eyeball again and a tooth. Okay, he shoots the eyeball. What kind of weapon is that? What kind of weapon does this guy got? Tamaya! Something you yell when there's fireworks. Shoots the eyeball away. That's one deadly technique. And he's on his ass. However, in a variety show, he's gone. Red is taboo. Oh no! He hit him with the what's the name of that move? What's the name of that move from Naruto? I don't know if Naruto is the original, where it comes from originally, but I've seen that move before. Who else using that? Who else uses that move? The character from Guilty Gear. Eesh. Don't underestimate. This nigga just exploded. That's weird. I'm glad you're not my enemy. That's a line I like to hear at least once. See you, young man. Don't die. Ah, that guy's a goner. Hazanoki's gonna fight seriously now since he's been made such a fool. You should worry about yourself. Didn't I tell you? I fulfilled my objective. Can't even say it. I fulfilled my objective here in this colony. I can fight earnestly. No holding back. Duel. Next issue, Fushiguro and Reggie will clash, and Reggie's true strength will become apparent. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. 170. I remember this page when I was reading One Piece. So you even have something like that, a decisive duel between Fushiguro and Reggie. Hold on, my screen recording stopped. Let me see. Did I run out of space? Yep, I'm running out of space. All right. We'll have to worry about it later. $170. So even you have something like that. A decisive duel between Fushiguro and Reggie. The elephant, he brought the elephant out. Whoa! Gets out the way. Spraying that water. Oh, who's above him? Oh, that's Megami. Who is he up there with? You got the bunnies out. Wham! Clink. Contract object reproduction. Oh, he throw contract object reproduction. This nigga throws a whole bunch of butcher knives. Kitchen knives. He's throwing kitchen knives. Oh, shit. Megami's deflecting. One of the bunnies gets hit. That rabbit, Shikigami, seems to be different from the others. They spring up no matter how many are killed. And the fact that he combined it with water attacks means you're aware of my cursed technique. But isn't it too straightforward to use water attack? Your technique conjures the content of a receipt. Although I'm probably not completely on the mark. That's right, it's hard to I'm starting to be able not to talk. What's going on? That's right. It's hard to describe. But you can call it a reproduction of contract, meaning I can also do something like this. Contract object reproduction. The hell did he do? I just used a receipt for a 3 days, 2 night stay at Starry Sky, the 5-star Japanese inn, completed with oil treatment, meaning I'm currently in a state where I've soaked in a hot spring, relaxed and rested my body for 2 days. What? What kind of power? On the other hand, what about you? You're wounded from the previous battle and used multiple Shikigami simultaneously. You must be exhausted. I often use multiple Shikigami simultaneously. The problem is the inclusion of Max Elephant, which is normally used alone. You can summon to dismiss a Shikigami easily, but once a Shikigami is hurt, it probably won't work that way anymore. Now you can't summon the all-rounded dog, which can run, attack, and defend. Because of that, you are forced to use a combination of Shikigami, which only has a single talent. We are now in a war of attrition where neither side has a high-powered technique. It's impossible. You can't kill me. That's right. So, I'll run away. Not going to happen. Nigga pulled out the drones? He pulled out the drones? Chasing my man? This is gonna go hard in the anime. This is like 5 years off. February 10th, 2018. Pulled out a moped. He could produce anything. That's crazy. From top to bottom, a supplementary note about the number plate, the date of signed contract, the address, then the seal to legally bind the contract. Splash. A general gymnasium. Did he simply run, or is he luring me? I could force him out with the fire, but it'd be too much trouble to play tag with him again. Now, what to do? As I thought, it's just the right size. What are you up to, you little shit? Domain expansion coming? I believe you're the one who's setting up for something. Well, lying is what matters for Jujutsu sorcerers. He brought in a bunch of trucks. What's the purpose? A war of attrition where neither side has a high-powered technique. Tried to run my man over. He slid under the cars, under the trucks. He dropped He dropped a pot of plants on his head. Oh, watch out. This might hurt. Okay, they go to the hands. A radish with a knife inside. Oh, he caught him in the forearm. Kick to the face. Come on, Megami. Objects I've reproduced are like Shikigami, so I can grant them simple orders. Knives don't normally fly, do they? Judging from your personality, this might be pointless to ask, but I'll give it a go. If you give me your points, I'll give you a painless death. What do you say? Barrier techniques sure are difficult. I just can't grasp the sensation of superimposing an artificial space of different scale onto real space. That's why, don't tell me, I'll transform the space of the gymnasium. He can use that into my domain. Domain expansion. Chimera Shadow Garden. I didn't think he's a sorcerer of this level. I never said I don't have a powerful technique. Let's go! Let's go, Megami! Hiding the cards up your sleeve. Yeah. Hiding the cards up your sleeve, that is the essence of cursed technique battles. $171. Domain expansion. Chimera Shadow Garden. Fushiguro uses the ace up his sleeve. Secret technique, hollow wicker basket. Hollow wicker basket is a prototype of the new shadow style simple domain, and it has the ability to counteract the domain and its guaranteed hits. That's too bad. What? Oh, the frogs. In Shibuya, Jogo and Hanami use the domain amplification and a sure hit domain to counteract Gojo's limitless curse technique. By deliberately not using their curse technique and thereby leaving some space to funnel it through. I don't understand what the hell they're talking about. Hollow wicker basket and simple domains. How did he hit me? Cannot directly counteract curse techniques. These curse techniques neutralize the barrier of a domain expansion, and hence nullify the sure hit effect. Fushiguro's domain expansion is incomplete. By converting the space inside the gymnasium into his own domain, the barrier is forcibly closed and doesn't have its guaranteed hit effect, manifested by his curse technique. Right now, his Chimera Shadow Garden is only an extension of the 10 shadows, something that merely improves his potential capacity by 120%. Where did your smirk go? However, that incomplete domain took Reggie's star by complete surprise. You little shit! You think you have beat me? He's on his ass. Did he throw out the knives? He cut the frog's tongue. Thud. Pulled out a big ass machete. Oh, he grabbed him by, grabbed him by the leg. Looks like he's about to chop him. Nice block. Elbow from the clone. I see these clones in Shikigami were formed before I was hit. In other words, this barrier doesn't have the sure hit effect manifested by the curse technique. His increase in curse technique performance is incredible. This is much more challenging than a simple sure hit domain. If he uses Max Elephant here and bombards me with water, I'll be out of moves and I'll end in defeat. But I'm not gonna let that happen. That's how I do things. That receipt, it didn't just fall off, it was deliberately ripped off. New! Too slow. What the hell? Is this water? Cars and water? I've been noticing that if I don't reinforce my footing with cursed energy, I was almost getting sucked in. Everything under this domain is your shadow, isn't it? Getting things in and out, getting yourself in and out, how convenient. But one thing bothered me. You're running low on weapons, and I've only seen one clunky cursed weapons. Either you have a low capacity and need to make sure you have room for one of your own, or you have to take on the weight of the objects you stored in the shadow yourself. I'm correct with the latter, so I used your domain against you. 3 passenger cars worth your weight roughly adds up to 24 tons. Your clones seem unable to take it, but can you still use your Shikigami anyhow if I watch my step? I'll keep adding weight until you collapse under your own weight. I think you're missing it. Even if it's incomplete, a domain is a domain. There's shadow above you too. Oh, the elephant! He dropped the elephant on his head. Who will collapse first? Reggie. Weight-bearing contest. This fight is pretty long. All right, last chapter. This should be the end of the fight. It is commonly said that humans faint at 5-6 Gs of force, accelerating pressure. 2.4 tons, assuming Fushigoro's weight is 60 kilograms, he's now under 40 Gs of force. In order to prevent the high levels of G from concentrating blood in the lower extremities and reducing blood flow to the brain, Fushiguro lowered his center of mass and reinforced his whole body with cursed energy, focusing on his lower half. The average adult African elephant weighs 3 to 6 tons. With the increased accuracy of cursed technique due to his domain, Max Elephant now mimics a true elephant's weight, a deadly weight. My man is trying to hold up a freaking elephant. You don't got that, Reggie. Reggie Star fractured his right fibula and healed bearing that weight. In such a situation, either of them could be crushed to death in any second. Yeesh. I fucked up. If I still had the truck with me, I would have won. What do I do now? Or what do I do? At the same time, I got sprayed with water by my trump card. I got sprayed with water, but my trump card is still safe. Once I'm inside the shadow, I'll recreate my trump card from the inside. This time he's dead. Elephant with a question mark, a special weight. Trump card. Go under. Contract object reproduction. Oh, okay, I see. It's one panel. You got Megumi falling underneath the weight. The elephant crashes down. The elephant got the question mark because he's no longer being held by Reggie, who went into the shadow with his trump card. Then he does the object reproduction. Wait, The fact that he hasn't nullified his domain means that anything that's already been taken in will remain inside even after it's been released. What if after he dies, I'm trapped inside the shadow forever? What goes on inside the shadow in the first place? It looks like a liquid, but will I be able to breathe? Will I float? No, I can't. Going inside the shadow is far too risky. Right here, right now. I'll pull out my trump card. And activate it. Contract, object, reproduction. Did the elephant crush him? What the hell is going on? No, he's breathing in. Was he letting something out or was he breathing something in? I didn't make it in time, and sure enough, there's no oxygen inside the shadow. I can't float. There's no resistance. I'm just sinking. My consciousness. Gasp, gasp. Not yet. Endure it. I gotta make sure he's really dead before releasing my domain. Then I can eject whatever's inside the shadow. Boom! Choke. The objects that I reproduce disappear as soon as it executes my command. I didn't give commands to the cars I sunk. I didn't want them to disappear. In other words, I could still give commands to it to bring me up to the surface. Okay. Thump. I lost one car's worth of weight, but it saved my life. I'll admit it, you're strong, but I'm stronger. Contract, object, reproduction. You just reproduced the house out of nowhere. This dude's powers is nuts. A building area of 40 suboi, a 2-story wooden house. The wooden framework alone would weigh more than 30 tons. Get crushed! Huh? What? Did I fall inside the shadow again? What happened? No, I'm inside actual water. Why? I'm so heavy. Who's grabbing onto me? What power? Wait, it's because of the weight of the 2 cars I've added. Oh shit, I'm gonna drown this time. I must disable my curse technique. Gasp. Right. This was a general gymnasium. The floor under the gym's a heated pool. After running into the shadow, he dismissed his domain, which made me destroy the floor and drop me in the pool. How did he move with that weight? Was it by forcing himself out of the shadow? You can't use your receipts if you get them wet, right? Even if it gets wet, the print on the receipt will not disappear immediately. As long as the print doesn't disappear, they can still be used by contract reproduction. But if the receipt is wet, the condition of burn up the contract paper with cursed energy cannot be met. We'll see. He's not going for me right away. He's recovering his curse technique that he's exhausted in his domain. You're the one who can't use your Shikigami anymore. That's right. You already know. From now, I know. From now, it's a simple brawl. I'll make him think I fell for it and finish him off in a counterattack. Right as he comes for me with his Shikigami. He'll use any Shikigami other than his dog, which means he's probably going to use his dog. The sword play, none of them have a decisive move. Ooh. Ooh, kicks, kicking the shit out of Megami. Heavy. That makes sense since he withstood the weight of Max Elephant. His reinforcing and basic physical skills are exceptional. Come on, use it. The moment your guard is down. Oh! What just happened? He chopped his ear off. I knew it, the damn dog. Did he chop more than his ear off? Yo, he chopped into the man. Fast. The dog got him. Those knives weren't nearly enough to immobilize my divine dogs. They're not that weak. The hidden hand wins a jujutsu battle. I guess it all comes down to he was waiting for me to completely forget about his dog. A sorcerer's lies. That's tough. That's tough. That fight was tough. I'm just reading the comments. So, damn, Megami went through it this arc. This is probably one of the better fights. I don't want to say it's the best fight in JJK, but it's definitely up there. Megami had to contest with a lot of people. First, it was like 4-on-1. He took out a few. He took out the first dude. I can't remember his name. The guy he threw off the balcony who came back for some stupid reason. He was whack. He was trash, but he got killed. Then the tooth guy, the body part guy, he's fighting comedian. I wonder if we'll see them again. That was just weird. This comedian guy just came out of nowhere and started helping Megami. But I like the strangeness of that. Because you just don't know what to expect. And that was definitely unexpected. So he came out and he took care of that guy. The girl, we don't know what happened to the girl. And then it was a one-on-one fight between Megami and Reggie, and that was pretty dope. I'm still trying to grasp like the power system. Some things like are still confusing to me. Yeah, so I ran out of space. I had to make some clear up some space out of my camera. But yeah, definitely a dope fight. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of back and forth, which definitely is what makes a fight dope to me. So I'm wondering what's going to happen next. So when will Megumi meet up with Itadori? Where is Yuta? Where is Maki? Where is Hikari? Like, these characters are somewhere within the calling games. And yeah, I mean, we haven't seen them yet, so I'm wondering if like the next chapters will be focusing on one of them, or if we're gonna go back to Yuji or what. Well, see, like I want to see if that guy Reggie is dead, because it looked like he got like half his side chewed up off of him. Yeah, wonderful chapters. I'm gonna let the chapters build up again before we react to Jujutsu Kaisen. So the next mangas will probably be, well, I'm gonna keep it a surprise. Just stay tuned. Thank everybody for stopping through. Hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment and stay tuned for more videos.